Hi students, today we are going to discuss first of all what is meant by light. To know that light is a form of energy which causes the sensation of vision. We see so many objects in nature due to light only. Light is a form of energy which causes the sensation of vision. Without light we can't see any object. And also these light rays are nothing but light radiations are nothing but electromagnetic radiations, and light come from a source. Let us, for example, the primary source to produce light is sun. We have sun is the primary source of light which produce the light. We receive light received by the observer. Here we define ray of light. What is meant by ray of light? The path along which light travels. Light came from source to the observer along this path. This is called ray of light. The direction of propagation of light is called ray of light. The path along which the light travels is called ray of light. Next, what is meant by beam of light? Beam of light. Such bundle of light rays are called bundle of light rays are called beam of light. Bundle of such light rays are called beam of light. Next, we will discuss about in this chapter we will discuss first of all reflection. Suppose this is the surface, this is the medium one, and this is the medium 2. Maybe it is glass or whatever it may be. This is air. Let us say the medium 1 is air, the medium 2, this is the glass. This is the surface separating two media, which is called interface. Interface of two media, medium 1 and medium 2. This is the medium 1, let us say air. This is the medium 2, this is the glass, let us say. The surface separating two media is called interface. Now, a light ray is incident on the surface separating two media. Then what happens? This is the light ray incident on the surface separating two media. Here, let us say the point of incidence is called O. Let us say at the point of incidence we draw the normal here. This is the normal at the point of incidence. This is the point of incidence O. The normal at the point of incidence. This is the normal at the point of incidence. Whenever a light ray is incident on the surface separating two media, some part of the light is reflected. Some part of the light is reflected. And some part of the light is absorbed by that medium, absorbed. And some other part of the light ray is refracted. When a light ray is incident on a surface separating two media, some part of the light is reflected, some other part of the light is absorbed, and some other part of the light is refracted. Then here we discuss about reflection. But here This ray is called incident ray, which is called incident ray. This is called point of incidence O, which is called normal at the point of incidence, which is called reflected ray. Reflected ray. This is the incident ray. This is the normal at the point of incidence O, and this is the reflected ray. This angle is called, which is denoted by letter I. I is called angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. It is the angle between incident ray and normal. It is the angle between incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence. R is called, here let us say which is R. It is the angle between reflected ray and normal is called angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. Now we discuss about the phenomenon of reflection. First of all, what is meant by reflection? What is meant by reflection? Reflection means when a light ray incident on a surface separating two media, some part of the light is reflected into the same medium. That phenomenon is called reflection. This is the light ray incident on the surface separating two media, media 1 and medium 2. Here it is the normal. Light ray is reflected back into the same medium. That phenomena is called reflection. Here reflection is nothing but the phenomenon of light ray come back into the same medium is called reflection. When a light ray is incident on the surface separating two media, which is nothing but interface, some part of the light is reflected back into the same medium. That phenomena is called reflection. Here we want to know laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. There are mainly two laws for reflection. You know, this is the angle of incidence. This is the angle of reflection. Here the first law of reflection is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Always the angle of incidence, you know, it is the angle between normal and incident ray. Angle of reflection, it is the angle between reflected ray and normal. Always the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. That is the first law of reflection. Second law of reflection. Incident ray reflected ray and normal at point of incidence, normal at point of incidence are lie on the same plane. The second law of reflection is incident ray, normal and reflected ray all are lie on the same plane. These are the laws of reflection. For any reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and incident ray, reflected ray, normal lie on the same plane. These are the laws of reflection. Next, there are two types of reflections are there. Types of reflection. Types of reflection. Types of reflection. There are mainly two types of reflection are there. One is a regular reflection, regular or specular reflection. What is meant by regular or specular reflection? Suppose if you consider a surface which is a perfectly smooth plane surface, perfectly smooth plane surface, let us consider. Now a beam of light, you know beam of light means a bundle of ray of lights, light rays. A parallel beam of light, parallel beam means the light rays all are in parallel, which is called parallel beam of light rays. A parallel beam of light is incident on the surface after reflection. Here according to laws of reflection, you know this is the normal at the point of incidence, the light ray reflected like this. Here also this is the point of incidence, the light ray reflected like this. Here also this is the normal at the point of incidence, the reflected ray like this. Here you observe that a parallel beam of light ray is incident on a surface. After reflection, we will get once again a parallel beam. That type of reflection is called regular reflection. This is only occur on perfectly smooth plane surfaces. This is called regular reflection. Parallel beam of light rays are incident on the surface. After reflection, the light rays are also parallel beam of light rays. Then that type of reflection is called regular reflection. Next, let's see the second one, irregular reflection. Irregular reflection, or which is also called as diffused reflection. Irregular surface or rough surfaces, it occurs. The surface is like this. This is the irregular surface or rough surface. Now a parallel beam of light rays are incident on this surface. These are the parallel beam of light rays. This is the normal at the point of incidence, light ray reflected back like this, here like this, let us say here like this. Here after reflection, the beam of light rays are not parallel. Such a type of reflection is called irregular reflection. In regular reflection, after reflection, the beam of light rays are parallel. In irregular reflection, after reflection, the beam of light rays are not parallel. This is the difference between regular reflection and irregular reflection. It is occurred on smooth surfaces, it is occurred on rough surfaces or irregular surfaces. Next, some important points on reflection. Laws of reflection are valid. Laws of reflection are valid on all reflecting surfaces. All reflecting surfaces. Are, that means plane or curved surfaces. Plane or curved surfaces. Laws of reflection are valid not only for plane surfaces but also for curved surfaces also. Here let us see, this is a plane surface, this is the incident light ray, this is the normal, this is the reflected light ray. Must and should put arrow mark in the direction of light ray. Suppose if you take this is the curved surface. This surface is called which is a concave surface inside, concave surface, which is a convex surface, convex, concave. Light is incident on a convex surface. The concave surface is silvered here. Light is incident on a convex surface. This is the normal at the point of incidence. This is the reflected ray. This is the incident ray. This is the reflected ray. Here also I is equal to R. Already in this case also angle I is equal to angle R. Here also the laws of reflection are valid. Suppose if you take concave surface like this, a light ray is incident like this. This is the normal at the point of incidence. Reflected ray is like this. Here also angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Whatever may be the surface, if it is plane surface or curved surface, laws of reflection are valid at all plane surfaces and curved surfaces. Next, the second point is here let us understand when the light ray is incident normal to the surface. Suppose the surface is like this, plane surface. Light ray is incident normal to the surface. This is the incident light ray. What is the angle of incidence here? I0. Why? Because this is the incident ray. This is the normal itself at the point of incidence. For that plane, normal is in this direction. Not normal in this direction. This is the normal. This is the incident ray direction. This is the normal. Angle of incidence is equal to 0. Whenever angle of incidence is equal to 0, angle of reflection is also 0. Itself it is the reflected ray. When a light ray is incident normal to the surface, it reflected back normal to the surface along the same path. Angle of incidence and angle of reflection are 0 at this case. In this case. Next, you know that here, see the third point. When a light ray is incident on a surface, it reflected back into the same medium. Its wavelength, frequency and its speed does not change. Does not change. Reflected back into the same medium, the wavelength of light does not change as well as the frequency and its speed does not change. You know, generally the speed of light is almost nearly 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second in vacuum. In the same medium, speed of light does not change. Here, what is the speed of light? The same speed of light is there. Speed of light, frequency, wavelength of light does not change, but intensity, whenever it falls on a surface, the total 100% intensity is not coming back. Intensity will decrease. Intensity will decrease. And also, when a reflection takes place from denser medium, when reflection takes place from denser medium, ray undergoes a phase change. Ray undergo phase change of pi radians. Phase change of pi radians. Here a denser medium. Suppose here you take, this is the air, this is the glass medium. When a light ray falls in a glass medium, after reflection it undergoes a phase change of pi radians. And next we will see here deviation of the light ray. Deviation, it is denoted by letter deviation of light ray due to reflection. Deviation of light ray due to reflection. What is meant by deviation? Let us see. This is the plane surface. Light is incident on this surface. This is the incident ray. And this is the normal here. At the point of incidence. This is the reflected ray. This is called angle of incidence. Actually, the light ray moves along this direction. If there is no plane surface, it will continue its direction like this. If there is no plane surface, light is always travel in straight line direction. It travels in this direction as it is. But here there is a surface. Due to that surface, light ray reflected in this direction. This is the reflected ray. Actually, the light ray moves along this path. The light ray coming or reflected along this path. This is called deviation. This is the final path of the light ray. This is the final reflected path of the light ray. The angle between those two is called angle of deviation. Clearly, you know, according to law of reflection, this is the angle of incidence I. This is the angle of reflection R, which is also equivalent to I. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. I, 2I. The total angle is here. The total angle is 180 degrees. 180. If you want to find delta value, that means 2I plus delta is equal to 180. This is the angle 2I, this is the delta, 2I plus delta is equal to 180. Therefore, delta is equal to 180 minus 2I. This is the formula for deviation produced by the light ray when it undergoes a reflection. Next, for a given incident ray, mirror is rotated to an angle theta. Mirror is rotated through an angle theta. Then a reflected ray rotates through an angle 2 theta. A reflected ray rotates through an angle 2 theta. Let us see. Let us say this is the plane surface. This is the incident ray. Itself it is a normal at that point of incidence. And this is the reflected ray. Why? Because angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Both are equal to 0 here. Incident ray, normal and reflected ray. Suppose if the mirror is rotated through an angle theta, here actual position of the mirror is like this. Now the mirror is rotated through an angle theta. This is the theta. If the mirror is rotated through an angle theta and for a given same incident ray is like this. This is the incident ray. What is the normal at this point? Here it is the point of incidence. You see the normal is always perpendicular to that plane. This is the normal here. You know the angle between these two lines is theta. For these two lines, these are two perpendicular lines. The angle is also theta here. Now this is the normal at that point of incident on the mirror new position. This is the incident ray. This is the normal. This is nothing but angle of incidence. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This is the reflected ray, let us say. You know that according to laws of reflection, this is the incident ray, this is the normal, angle of incidence is theta, then reflected light ray is in this direction, which makes an angle theta with normal. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Here we see, here in the previous case, the reflected ray is like this. Reflected ray is like this, but here the reflected ray is in this direction. That means totally the angle 2 theta rotate. Reflected ray rotates. Actually, the reflected ray light in this direction here. Now the reflected light ray is in this direction. That means which rotates an angle 2 theta. Once again, if the mirror is rotated through an angle theta for a given incident ray, then reflected light ray rotates through an angle 2 theta. And vector form of loss of reflection.